Three men accused of killing 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery go before a federal judge on hate crime charges. A new law based on the case takes effect in Georgia. Gregory McMichael, his son Travis McMichael, and William Roddy Bryan were indicted last month. Tonight, News4Jax ITEAM investigator Kelly Wiley explains how a citizen's arrest law has now changed in response to the fatal shooting.
Standing next to the family of Ahmaud Arbery, Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed a bill today repealing much of Georgia's citizen's arrest law. The law, originating in 1863, received sharp criticism after video surfaced of 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery being chased and shot to death in a South Georgia neighborhood. The three men accused of murdering him say they thought Arbery was a burglary suspect. Before the video of Arbery's death became public, Georgia District Attorney George Barnhill cited the citizen's arrest provision in a letter where he said there was insufficient probable cause to arrest the three men.
Georgians and Americans in communities across the country watched in horror as the killing of Ahmaud Arbery was brought to light on our phone screens and in TV broadcasts. Ahmaud was the victim of a vigilante style of violence that has no place in our country or in our state.
The bill repeals the portion of the law that allows a private person to arrest someone if that person saw or was told about a crime, or if someone suspected of committing a felony is trying to escape. The only exceptions are for business owners who suspect stealing, licensed detectives, and security guards. Under the bill, deadly force could not be used to detain someone unless it's self-protection, protecting a home, or preventing a forcible felony. Arbery's mother says she's thankful the state of Georgia is moving in this direction.
I think the signing of this bill will make people think before they take actions into their own hands. Unfortunately, I had to lose my son in this manner.
Tomorrow, Gregory McMichael, his son Travis McMichael, and neighbor William Roddy Bryan will go before a federal judge on hate crime charges. Later in the week, a judge will decide if evidence of Arbery's criminal history and mental health record can be brought up at trial set for this October. Defense attorneys for Travis and Gregory McMichael have cited in a motion as many as 10 prior acts they say were done by Arbery. And this is what they're going to argue during the hearings later this week, that they want to be evidence brought during the trial. The state is pushing back, saying that Ahmaud Arbery is not the person on trial. And the defense teams are saying they're really trying to paint a picture of what might have been in Mr. Arbery's head the day of this incident. Reporting in Jacksonville, Kelly Wiley, Channel 4, the local station.